Hello Capricorn, so I'm doing your reading for the month of August. As always, if anything comes out of the reading that you don't like the look of, then it's completely within your power to change, okay? Tarot, it is not set in stone, it is a temperature check. If you don't like the look of anything, it's within your power to control and to change, okay? So, your spirit animal message is the panda and boundaries, and it says your space is sacred. Guests who overstay their welcome impact your order. Yeah, anyone who overstays their welcome in your life in general, they definitely do impact your mental and emotional health. Okay, you have every right to stand your ground. Your needs are important. You must nurture your soul with the same gentle love and support that you offer others. So with this one, Capricorn, it feels a lot like frustrations towards certain individuals are going to be building this month, right? It is going to be your duty to stand up for yourself, okay? Anyone or anything that has outstayed their welcome, they need to leave. Right? Now, this, usually whenever I see this card, it comes out in the context of somebody trying to be polite, but forgetting that their politeness, there needs to be boundaries, there needs to be limits to that, okay? Usually when this card comes out, it tells me that the person that I'm reading for is having their boundaries being tested. And it's not pleasant, okay? This is literally someone outstaying their welcome. And you're needing to remember that you do have power and control about who and what stays in your life. There might also be falling outs that go on this month, Capricorn, and again, it's your duty to protect your own space, for you to protect your sanctity. Now, the situation, this is the outside situation, it says anomaly. Okay, this situation's quite different from anything that you've dealt with before, with it being the anomaly, right? And then you've got teamwork at the bottom of the deck. So this involves quite a lot of different people. It's a good mixture of different people. It could well be you're the one that stands out from the crowd here, Capricorn. I need to find out more. We're going to take a look at this teamwork energy first, and then we'll move on to the anomaly. I'll also look at your inner energies, your blind spot, what is working against you and what is working for you, okay? So can we take a look at this teamwork for Capricorn? What's going on here for Capricorn, please, with teamwork? I do get the impression, Capricorn, that other people are going to feel compelled to stand up for you here. As soon as you start standing up for yourself, it's going to encourage others around you to actually look at the situation that you're dealing with and go, yeah, actually Capricorn's got a good point here. Yeah, see, the Queen of Cups. Because there are people around you with this clarifying teamwork who do love and respect you here, okay? Underneath that one, you've got routine. So this could be going on within your career, within your job, okay, with it putting emphasis on your daily routine and teamwork, right? So there are people around you who do genuinely want the best for you. Can you tell us more about this anomaly? What's going on? Situation anomaly. The situation, I mean, it's not just one level. This situation for me feels very, very complicated because there's indications, Capricorn, that you're dealing with multiple problems at the same time and that you're needing to focus on the major issue at hand. before you can mop up, as it were. Can you tell us more about this anomaly for Capricorn, please? For the external energies, yeah. Of course it is, the Seven of Wands. It's literally the card of you standing your ground. So it's rare that you will actually speak up on anything that's bothering you. That's the anomaly. That's the anomaly right there. Because again, usually your focus is on remaining polite, being courteous. But there is clearly someone who's trying to take advantage of the fact that you don't tend to cause a fuss. This month, Capricorn, you're being encouraged to cause a fuss. That's why it's anomaly with the Seven of Wands. Yes, and the Nine of Wands. Of course. The card of self-defense. You persevering. You taking the last stand here. Protecting your boundaries. That's the anomaly in a nutshell. Okay, so what's your internal energies? Soar. Yeah. So it's time for you to ascend in some level with this soar. And you can feel it. So I'm getting the impression that you've been putting up with a situation that's been massively unpleasant for a very long time. For some of you guys, it's going to be between 7 and 9 years. For others, it's more like between 7 and 9 months. Either way, it's still a bloody long time for you to be putting up with that kind of bullshit. You got the sun in your internal energies. Yeah, joy, abundance, prosperity, growth as well. So internally, you know that you're better than what it is that you've had to put up with. And I feel that this is about a specific individual that you've been dealing with. You've been dealing with someone else's crap and bullshit for the longest time. You've kept your mouth shut for the longest time. This month, I feel is going to be the breaking point for you, where you recognize the importance of you standing up for yourself. Someone has overstayed their welcome in your life. They have been holding you back, and you fucking know it. You know it. Soar and the sun. Yes. You're going to be taking a firm stand this month. Yeah, look, King of Cups reversed. And you're going to stop giving so much of a shit about how that may or may not make you look. Yes. That's emotional withdrawal with the King of Cups in reverse. Capricorn, I cannot tell you how pleased I am to finally see this coming out in your reading. Right? Because you're doing away with the pleasantries. And you know what? Sometimes in life, that is required. You can't always operate in your life being polite and pleasant to absolutely everybody. It's just not going to work. Because unfortunately, as you well know, there are some people out there who will take advantage of another person being pleasant, of another person's compassion, of another person's empathy, right? You're finally standing up for yourself, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful, because you're really now taking on this opinion. Do you know what? My growth, my healing, that shit's important. How I look or how I am perceived by other people, do you know what? I've put too much emphasis on that before in the past. I'm no longer going to put emphasis on that. Whatever their opinion of me is going to be, then so be it. And that is absolutely wonderful. It's badass. That's what this is, Capricorn. This is you being a fucking badass this month. Standing up for yourself in the best way possible. And it is an anomaly, like we've said. Because normally, you're quite stoic. Normally, you guys, you do put up with a lot of shit. A lot. And it takes a lot to get you to that point of, okay, cutting this off, no more, I'm done. But once you get to that point, there's no going back. and it's absolutely badass. Hello, so this month's free gift giveaway, I am going to be continuing the theme of getting rid of some decks out of my own personal stash that I no longer use and that I don't have space to keep anymore. Okay, so this gift giveaway, it is not sponsored by anybody. It's literally decks that have come from my own private collection that I definitely need to find new homes for. So this month's gift giveaway until August the 31st is this beautiful Mystic Dreams Advanced Tarot by Saint Soleil. Now the deck itself comes with the gift box, and they provide it in 2 halves so you can fit all the decks in. It's got this beautiful gold edges on it, and you can see that I've used this deck a few times. I just don't get to use it as often as what I would like, and I'm running out of space to keep all these decks. So I've got one of these to give away. It also comes with the Aura Quartz crystal, and of course the beautiful table cover. There it is. I'll switch out the camera so you guys can see the cover. So that comes with the deck as well, and it's got the Saint Soleil emblem on there as well. Okay, just as you can see, it is the original deck. It is not a copy or anything like that. With this one being the Advanced Tarot, it did not come with a guidebook. Okay, however, if you do need help reading this deck, then I'm quite happy to send you instructions on how you can read it through an email to the winner. Okay, so don't worry if you're not an advanced reader, you can still enter this gift giveaway. Yeah, I will just send you the instructions. So your comment below is going to be your entry into this month's free gift giveaway. Please don't leave personal information or anything like that. Just let me know in the comments below that you're interested in rehoming this particular deck. Okay? But yeah, now back to your reading. Right, what's in your blind spot? Distraction. Interesting. So in response to this, Capricorn, whoever this is that you're standing up for yourself against, you don't need me to tell you that they're not going to like that very much. Okay? There is going to be pushback, and the way that this individual is going to try and push back is through some sort of distraction. Right? Now, I'll pull a couple more cards on this one, and we'll see if we can get further details on exactly how they're going to try and distract you. I don't know yet if I'm going to be able to see that information, but I'll certainly give as much information as what I can. They are trying to take your focus away from them and distract you away from you standing up for yourself against them. They're probably going to try and blame someone else, okay? So while you're kind of metaphorically pointing your fingers at them, they are going to start pointing their fingers towards another person. Like, oh, Capricorn, no, it's not me, it's them over there, right? It's a distraction tactic. Can you tell us more about this distraction in Capricorn's blind spot, please? It's very manipulative, really manipulative. So this individual, they will try and manipulate your emotions to feel that anger or that frustration towards a completely different, unrelated individual. Okay. This is distraction in Capricorn's blind. Thank you. 9 of Pentacles reversed. Yeah. I mean, the 9 of Pentacles reversed, if that's to describe the characteristics of an individual, it would say they're not very good with money, they're not self-sufficient at all, it's someone who is a user or a gold digger, it's someone who is very focused on prestige, but actually doesn't want to do the hard work to get themselves to that point. It's someone who rides off of the petticoat of other successful individuals, okay? It's parasitic energy, basically, because it's connected to individuals who live way, way beyond their means. They're very, very superficial, okay? And they're incredibly jealous and envious of others who are legitimately and genuinely successful, right? So with this to clarify distraction, it feels to me like this individual might try and do something with your money. Now, I am going to say, if this person, say if this is an individual that you live with, right, for example, make sure that they've not got any financial logging details. Like, make sure they've not got your details for your bank, or make sure they've not got access to like your bank cards, that sort of thing, okay? Because, and even though the card of thievery is not here, I am feeling that energy super, super strong that this individual is going to try and steal something from you and blame an innocent person for that theft, so that you will no longer be angry with them, but you will be angry with the individual that they are accusing instead. Okay? Like I said, that is going by the energies here that I'm feeling. Now, if this is going on within a workplace, which I suspect is going to be the case for the vast majority of you guys, that this is a workplace situation, then this person that you're going toe-to-toe with this month, because you've just had enough of them, they are going to screw something up here. Again, to do with finances. So it could be they're going to screw something up with the business finances, the income expenditures, could be tax. They might screw that up deliberately and then blame an innocent party for that fuck up. Okay. That's the distraction here that we're looking at. Can you tell us more about this distraction and the Nine of Pentacles reversed, please? You see, with that individual, Capricorn, it's always someone else's fault, right? It's always someone else's fault, yeah. The King of Wands. Some sort of action to do with finances or something financial. And here's the thing as well, Capricorn, another part of the distraction is they are coming across as happy, as optimistic, as very, very charming, very, very knowledgeable as well. That's a facade. And again, you don't need me to tell you that. Even though it's in your blind spot, I think that you already know that this is coming. Can you tell us more about that King of Wands, please? Because I'm getting like an abuse of power here. Yeah, look. 10 of Wands, 5 of Cups. And there it is. 2 10s and a 5. 10 of Wands, 5 of Cups, 10 of Swords. To clarify the King of Wands. This is a very manipulative individual. They probably use their charm and their charisma in a bad way. Okay. Like if anyone's confused by what I just said, well, look at cult leaders. They use their charm and charisma in bad ways, right? Whoever this is, they've got that same kind of energy where they know that they can manipulate other people. And they're good at it. They are good at it, right? So we've got this individual basically orchestrating a lot of stress, a lot of problems, trying to, I want to say, disrupt someone else's life so that they can dodge taking responsibility. That's the type of person that this is, that you're dealing with. They're absolutely fine with witnessing someone else's life being completely fucked up and destroyed, as long as their ass is safe. They have no issue whatsoever metaphorically throwing anybody under the bus, as long as it means that they get to save their own skin. So whatever this is about, Capricorn, this individual is absolutely going to be desperate to save their own skin. Because like I said prior, it takes a lot to get you, Capricorn, to that point where you've genuinely had enough of someone, where you will actually deal with them. It takes a lot. And it can actually be really scary for the person on the receiving end of that, because you will not be negotiated with. You're not there to debate with them. You're telling them the facts. You're telling them exactly what is going to happen now. You're really taking that hard control, which is unusual. But this person has pushed you so far to get to that point, they're going to freak out and panic. I've never seen Capricorn like this before. Do you know what I mean? And it's through their own panic that they're just basically going to try and grab the person nearest to them to throw in front of you as a means of saving their own skin. Whoever this person is, I will go as far as to say they're evil. Because anybody who does not take accountability for their own fuck-ups, and then they try and have an innocent person punished for their fuck-ups, that's an evil individual. And I don't care if that sounds harsh. That's evil. Because it's calculated. It's manipulative. It's spiteful. 9 of Pentacles reversed, that's a spiteful ass energy. And the even more worrying thing about this is this individual is fully aware of everything that they're doing, King of Wands. That's someone who takes calculated action, for good or bad. And in this occasion, they're taking bad calculated action that is designed to screw up someone else's shit. Straight up. So what's working against you at this time? Release. There's been a delay, hasn't there, Capricorn, in you releasing this individual. There's been a delay in you giving this individual their marching orders. There's been a delay, and that delay has been working against you. Can you tell us more for Capricorn, please, for what is working against that squiffy? Yeah, see the 4 of Pentacles that's come out squiffy. You can feel that energy straight away, can't you? It's like you know you should have dealt with this person a while ago. But for whatever reason, you felt compelled to guard them, to protect them, right? At one point, you were probably convinced that this individual was a solid investment. So what's working for you? Risk. Yeah. What's working for you is you know full well, because you know how this individual treats other people. You know how cruel and calculated they are. You've seen it, you've witnessed it. The fact that you're willing to risk the consequences for yourself from this person, because they will become upset with you. Of course they'll become upset with you because they're losing control and you're taking back your control, right? So of course, they're going by the type of person that they are, they're going to be really pissed off at that. So you're willing to take that risk. You're willing now to take that risk of upsetting them because you no longer give a shit. And that's a good place to be. That is such a powerful place to be, Capricorn. Once you've reached that level of, do you know what? Fuck it. If they're going to be upset with me, fine. I'll deal with it. I'll deal with whatever bullshit they want to chuck at me after that point. That's fine. It's a risk I'm willing to take because, Capricorn, you've learned how much is actually on the line here. With this being your internal energies, you know fine well how much is on the line here if you don't take the risk. And that's what's working for you. Yes, 7 of Pentacles. Beautiful. You can make a new investment. In fact, you're going to be reinvesting. And it feels like you're going to be reinvesting in yourself first and foremost with the 7 of Pentacles. That's the card of harvest. And I always say never forget the fact that 7 of Pentacles is an incredibly karmic charged energy because it's all about the seeds that you plant, grow and nurture. That is your harvest, for better or worse again, right? It's a really karmically charged card. Whatever you focus on, that's what's going to grow. That's what's going to blossom. Oh, wow. You're major arcana, Capricorn. Now, listen, I'm doing your reading, Capricorn. I am not taking this as toxic ass energy, right? Because that's your major arcana. We already know. We don't need a card to tell us that you're dealing with a toxic ass control freak, right? We already know that. We've seen it in this energy here. This is your major arcana. This is you taking back your power, your control. This is you saying, do you know what? I don't have to deal with this bullshit anymore. I'm good. Yeah, neither one is the card of the traveler. You're making your escape. Exactly. You're showing out super, super strong in your own reading. And even better than that, Capricorn, it's come out in the position of what is working for you. What's working for you is you putting your own needs, your own health first. That's what's working for you. And that is the anomaly that you're dealing with this month. In a fucking nutshell. Definitely. I'm so happy to see this coming out of your read. Look, you got the Empress as your strongest overall energy. The divine feminine energy. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. It indicates that you're inner divine feminine is coming to the forefront here, Capricorn. This is you creating your abundance. This is you creating a life that is in alignment with you, okay? Because it's like you're blossoming, okay? It's fertility, growth, abundance. And here's the thing, Capricorn. The Empress, whenever it shows out, closer to the end of your reading, it indicates that there is a very beautiful, positive, abundant future in store for you guys. I always pay particular attention to the position of every single card in the reading, right? You're facing an incredibly fertile, successful, transformational future. Because you've decided enough is enough. Like I said, it's badass energy. What else for Capricorn, please? Okay. Yeah. You will be a great success, but you will have to go through it to get there. There's lessons to be learned. Yeah. So the next time, Capricorn, I don't think you're going to leave it quite so long. before you start standing up for yourself. You're stepping into your highest divine life path, yeah. With that Empress being your strongest overall energy, definitely. Look, if you need to break the rules, do it with conviction to make a difference. I think that's one of my favourite cards in that deck, because I do enjoy breaking the rules from time to time. But they're saying here, do it with conviction. Okay? Even if you're breaking your own rules. Your own rules might be, I don't want to upset anybody. But on this occasion, Capricorn, you're going to have to. Spiraling up. You're on the verge of a lucky break. Take risks. And remember, risk was in the position of what is working for you this month. Take risks and be on the lookout for a leg up. So be on the lookout for opportunities as and when they face you. And to take those opportunities as and when they crop up. And strong power. You tap into reserves you didn't know you had. And they help you get to the next level. Yeah. What else for Capricorn, please? Oh. We gain power from again and again allowing ourselves to choose the kind of recklessness that allows us to be vulnerable, genuine, and brave in pursuit of our dreams. Yeah. Yeah. So think about it. You gain power from again and again allowing yourself to choose the kind of recklessness that allows you to be vulnerable, genuine, and brave. Is taking those necessary risks, Capricorn, in pursuit of your own dreams. A perfect imagery to go along with that one is ships and boats on the shoreline. The boat, while tethered to the harbour, is going to be reasonably safe. But the boat wasn't made to be tethered to the harbour. The boat was made to go off and explore in. Right? You are that boat. The harbour's there just for temporary safety. The boat's not supposed to stay at the harbour for the rest of its lifespan. It's supposed to be travelling the seas and exploring. And that is risky. That's what that card means. Okay, so let's finish off your reading. We'll put a little bit of fun into this. I'm going to be using the emergency affirmations for exceptionally stupid days. Please don't take this deck seriously. It's meant in a little bit of fun, okay? So let's take a look. That one wants to come out. It's hard for people to take the time to rest. Other people, not me. Yeah. I'm always saying nobody works harder than a Capricorn. Like, you guys, you do get tunnel vision when it comes down to shit that you want to achieve. And that can be a good thing because you're really effective and efficient at getting shit done. But then you do forget to take a break. You do forget to pause and reflect, and you just kind of keep going. Like nobody's got the stamina really to match a Capricorn. So yeah, might be wise to remember to take a break once in a while. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys today. I genuinely hope that reading has been helpful. Personal readings with me are available on my website, which is phoenixkeiatarot.com. The link for that is in my description box below. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you haven't already. 43% of my viewers are not actually subscribed. It's completely free to subscribe. Okay, there are no membership fees, nothing like that, and it makes a huge difference to my reach as well. So yeah, please do consider subscribing. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Don't forget to enter into our free gift giveaway as well. Leave your comment below if you're interested in that beautiful, beautiful deck. Thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.